A good business has key end goals: a good product and a good profit. With that in mind, a great business produces the best possible product while generating the highest possible profit. And that means keeping costs as low as you can while maintaining quality standards. That used to mean things like keeping your cows fed and knowing when the first frost would show up so you could push your crop as far as possible. As humanity progressed into the urban and then into the industrial era, there came mass production. And if you want mass production, you need to be able to buy mass materials. Before we get into the complexities of modern procurement, let's take a moment to trace the development of historical procurement practices. It's not surprising to learn that humans have been grappling with the problem of finding the right materials when they need them at the right price since the beginning of time. It's a bit fuzzy up until around 3400 BC, when people in Mesopotamia, Egypt, and China developed written systems for communication and calculation. But almost as soon as humans gained the capacity to read, write, add, and subtract, they started using these new tools for trade. Egyptian scribes prepared formal contracts for the sale and transport of goods, while traders traversing the Silk Road prepared detailed inventory and price lists. Jump forward to early modern Europe. Sovereign monarchs in need of goods and services began developing systems to control the supply of certain raw materials and tax them more efficiently. William the Conqueror itemized down to the hectare of his noble's land, in what could be perceived as a first step in efficient procurement because it ensured the crown made proportionate demands on a given estate. During the 17th century, British hunger for economic expansion led to the development of sophisticated record-keeping practices and complex webs of interdependent contracts designed to regulate the purchase of goods and services. We also have French mathematicians Blaise Pascal and Pierre de Fermat to thank for the discovery of probability theory, without which modern-day procurement analysts would have no means of assessing risk. The Industrial Revolution, which swept across continental Europe and North America from 1760 to 1820, put new emphasis on the importance of ensuring a steady supply of quality raw materials at the optimal price. New machines such as the steam engine and spinning jenny allowed the rapid manufacture of commercial goods at previously unheard-of volumes. Not until 1915, in the advent of modern warfare in the trenches of World War I, did the art of modern procurement become fully apparent. Military planning experts tasked with supplying inline production operations for the manufacture of essential munitions, equipment, and medical supplies developed sophisticated procedures to source what was needed. World War II saw similar advancements, with trained military procurement officers applying complex formulas to manage the production and flow of both raw materials and manufactured parts for planes, tanks, and aircraft carriers. Great strides were made. However, limitations on technology largely languished from the post-war period until the early 1990s. What now? For one thing, the revolution in personal computing and telecommunications made it possible for individuals and organizations to negotiate and coordinate more efficiently than ever before. The idea of procurement as part of a larger supply chain isn't just recognized as essential, but plays a crucial and dynamic role in the function of anyone in the business of making products. Procurement analytics has gone from a few folks with ledgers to super complex algorithms. As the volume of information available increases and the ability to capture data across multiple systems becomes more daunting, data management has never been more important. And that's where we are now, in the middle of a total industry shift to advanced software solutions that provide the edge needed in today's fast-paced global economy. There's plenty of opportunity for innovation, but we believe the single outlier that provides the most insight is AI software technology, matched with a team of procurement professionals that close the gap between machine learning and human intuition. Procurement has grown from a background process to a front-facing science, and that's where we come in. Welcome to ProcureVue, Advanced Artificial Intelligence in Applied Data Analytics.